Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite Dreamweaver. Today I want to talk about some very simple thing but very important. And believe me, if you keep practicing it, your life will change in a way that you will be surprised. I tried and I get surprised sometimes, really, but it takes a lot of practice. But before I give you the tips about practicing, let's get to the topic. The topic I want to talk about is finding joy in the small thing, like everyday routine. Aren't we so busy and occupied? We keep running from work to home, home to work, from one place to another place. Always we have something, keep like we are running towards something, that always you have some work at house, your kid, your pet, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your school, exams, a lot of goals. In all those things, what we forget is those small moments that bring joy to our life. Let's say we started our day, and most of the people like to start their day by coffee, or some people they like to start their by, I don't know, going to work out. And whatever you like and you have done it, isn't that the small thing that bring joy to our life? Yeah, it does to me. um, you you or me or not anyone need big moments or grand achievement to feel joy. Our joy is hiding quietly in everyday little thing around us, in our coffee, in our work, in our one of the colleague that we work with, the good colleague that we work with, the friend that you meet, your gym partner that you go and work out with. Some friend, they have made some food for you. When you come home and your pet greets you. I'm just talking about those joy that we ignored. Let me share a story from my own life. So during COVID time, I finally had time to visit my grandmother's house after 6 or 7 years. I hadn't been there for so long. I used to see her when she was coming and visit me. She used to come and visit me, but I did not had a chance to go and stay with her in the place where I grew up. So yeah, and the moment I stepped in my grandma's house, just like any other grandma, I'm not gonna say that my grandma is very special, but she is. But I think most of our grandparents, they are very special to us. So as soon as I step to her house, even today, if I go, and I will be welcomed with all the food that I like. That's her love language. That's her way of telling me that I do love you. And believe me, that brings so much joy to me. And well, coming back to the story, so uh, I was welcomed with huge amount of food items that I really like and enjoy from the childhood. And I was eating that night passed. That's next morning when I woke up, I'm like, okay, what do I do next? As usual, when you visit your grandmother, you don't need to worry about anything at all. She will be the one who will take care of everything. So yeah, my brain will turn off there. Well, the next day after we had our breakfast, and then we were just chilling, and then from somewhere I was just sitting there, and then she came and she showed me one pen, and then I'm like, okay, what is it? And then she's like, you know what this pen is? I'm like, I don't know what is this, but it looks like any regular pen. And then she's like, well, it's not regular, it's very special pen for me and for your grandfather. And I'm like, this pen, how come it could be very it's just a regular pen, how? And then, even though it looks very old. And then she's like, I have kept this pen since 10 or 12 years. I'm like, why? What's the story behind this? And she was like, this is the pen you got as a reward when you scored really good marks in your some 8 or 9 standard or 10 standard, some class. And I'm like, and you kept it? And she's like, yes, your grandfather used to come to the room every day till he was alive. He used to come to the room and he used to look at the pen, and then he used to show me that, look at this, my granddaughter, she has got this pen as a reward. And she came home, and apparently I came home after getting that pen as a reward from my school, and then I gave it to my grandfather, and he was all in awe for me, and he was so proud until his last moment also. He used to come, he used to see that pen, he used to feel so proud and happy, and he used to tell my grandmother same thing again and again. And I was not aware about this story at all. Even I forgot, when did I give, till now I have no memory of it, that when did I give this to as a present to my grandfather, saying that this, see, look, this is the reward I got because I got really good marks in some subject or something. And at the moment I realized my grandfather and my grandmother from last 10-12 years, they are seeing that pen and they are just happy about it, and it brings a lot of joy moment to their life. And the way they say the story, believe me, you will feel like that I have reached to the moon or Mars. That's how they tell the story. That's proud they are and that happy, that happiness comes to my grandma face. She just brighten up, and I'm like, this is something that I should also be apply in my life. So when I start my day now, or even though I'm ending my day or whatever it is, I definitely know that there are many things that I have done throughout the day where I was feeling joy, from eating my favorite food to working with some of nicest people that I know, the friend I have with whom I hang out, when I get food, my pet. So every small things, even when I see a very nice sunset from my house. So all those small things that we ignore, sometimes, how happy I get, I bet you everyone can relate, is the most of the time what is like, I am not very organized person. Let's just clean but not very organized. So what I do is, I will keep one socks here, other socks there. I did laundry, and it takes me a lot of strength and courage for me to fold all those clothes and put in the cupboard. But somehow if I do it, definitely I know that I'll be missing one socks here, one socks will be in the other cupboard. And then when I go try to find it, I won't find. Same with my scrunchies also. I'll have 12 scrunchies, but when I want, I'll not find anything. And then I'll keep thinking, oh, where did my scrunchie go? And I'll keep thinking about it. And then suddenly, I'll find. And they'll jump out of happiness. Like, I found something which is so precious to me. Even though I can buy it, but that finding it randomly without even looking for it, that brings me so much joy. So yeah, sometimes the acknowledgement from people who truly care for you, deeply love you, and sometimes from the moment where you do something for yourself, or sometimes you experience things in a way that fills your heart. So it's not about, oh, once I buy the house, then I will be happy. Okay, I will be happy once I clear this exam. okay, no, I will be happy when I go to this trip. No, I am happy at this moment. At this moment, I am happy. I am not on a trip. I am not buying anything major. I am not writing any exam, or I have not cleared that exam. Everything is going on in the background, but does not mean that I need to be not in the joyful state. Because the life I'm living, the moment is all the moments that is passing, and the moment I am in, I already have things that is bringing me joy. For example, at this moment I'm recording this video, and that brings so much joy to my life. So that's what I'm talking about. Everything that you do, you need to practice this again and again. It won't come overnight. I am telling you, it won't come overnight. It won't come after listening to this video. No, it won't. It has never come to me in just like this. No, it didn't. I keep telling, I keep training my brain, I keep applying. Sometimes it does, most of the time now it does, but there are some moments where I also feel like, oh, what if this happens, then that I will be happy, that will bring joy to me. But no. So slowly, those baby steps that you have to take, you know what I mean right now. The small baby steps, like, okay, I'll try. And what's the joy? What is the thing that is bringing joy to me? And those small moments that if you start noticing and start acknowledging it, that's the where the real game begins. So I really hope that we all, including me, including everyone, lives in those small moments, because when we slow down and open our hearts to them, life feels a little lighter and a lot brighter. So thank you for listening. Take a deep breath. May you find light today in the small things, and as usual, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Namaste. I'll see you soon.